Completing the establishment section for the suppliers within selectastay. Go up to the login section. This will take you into the main part of the site again. Click on the establishment within the left menu. That'll take you into where you enter all of the establishment details. Just working our way down, this top bit of detail will already be filled in from when you listed your property. Tax rate is generally, if you are registered for GST, you can put your 10% in there. Rating, again, if you're rated by AAA or self-rated, you can put your rating in here. If you're in a chain such as Budget, Best Western, Golden Chain, enter the details in this section. Your website here, the number of rooms or cottages or self-contained units, check-in time, check-out time, contact information for the establishment, so we fill in these details, the establishment telephone number, if there's a mobile contact number as well. For the bigger establishments, there's also optional fields here that can be filled in, such as the manager, sales, reservations, accounts. Now when we get down to the address details, these were the details that were put in the list when you first listed your property. Again, this top section, we're looking for the address that's showing on your rates notice, as it's tied into the Google mapping. The bottom section can be a postal address such as a post office box, whereas that can't be up in the top section because that's not a legible address for Google mapping to follow through on. Speaking of the Google mapping, if you want the map to show on your description page, just go in and put a tick in the show map section. Now, so that you can be paid at the end of each month, enter your bank name and the relevant details down in this section. Following on from there, we're talking about establishment facilities and attributes. Now this is mainly applicable to the motel or supplier's accommodation, such as whether there's a swimming pool, all of the facilities that are applicable to the establishment. There is another section that we fill in the room section that gives all of the room attributes, but this one mainly covers the establishment, anything that's applicable to the establishment. In this section, you've got information about your establishment. Generally, you'll already have a written documentation on this. This can be cut and pasted into this section. Again, where the establishment is located, car parking facilities, any local attractions, business facilities, that's if you provide faxing or internet services, reception information, the opening and closing times, any additional policies that may be applicable to the establishment, how to get there. Another good one that we can use here is with the Google mapping is you can type in the address that you're leaving from, and what it'll do is it'll give you directions to get to the front door of your establishment, so you can possibly pass that on to your customers. Things to do in the area. Now, what your cancellation policy is, we'd like to have that clearly covered in that area. Confirmation information, this will be sent out in the confirmation email once a booking has been made, just to, if you've got any special conditions there or contact details for your clients coming to stay with you. Now again, a little bit more information about whether you're registered for GST and what charges are applicable there, generally the 10%. Once you put in all the information, it's just a matter of hitting the save button, and all the detail, or mainly all the detail that's listed in here, will come up in your property description in the main section of the website.